Okay, class, please settle down. Alright, so today we're diving deeper into the world of feminism. So before we proceed to our main topic, I'm gonna introduce to all of you first what is feminism. So, feminism is an interdisciplinary approach to issues of equality and equity based on gender expression, gender identity, sex, and sexuality as understood through social theories and political activism.
Ma'am, I thought feminism was just about equal rights for women.
That's a great starting point. So, while that's a core idea, feminism is a broad and diverse movement with many different branches. So, let's break it down. So, there are 7 different types of feminism. So, the first one is liberal feminism. So, liberal feminism is also called mainstream feminism. It is a main branch of feminism defined by its focus on achieving gender equality through political and legal reform within the framework of liberal democracy and informed by human rights perspective. Imagine you're playing game, but the rules aren't fair. So liberal feminists are like the referees, fighting for equal rules for everyone. They focus on laws and policies to level the playing field. So now let's move on to radical feminism. These are folks who say forget incremental change. Let's tear down the whole darn patriarchy. They're ones who aren't afraid to challenge deeply ingrained power structures. They're like the demolition crew. They're not interested in renovates. They want a complete rebuild. So, think of radical feminists as the revolutionaries. They challenge the very foundation of society, questioning why power is often held by men. They're particularly concerned about issues like violence, sexual violence rather, and reproductive rights. So, next, we have socialist or Marxist feminism. These feminists connect the gender inequality to economic systems. They argue that capitalism exploits women, especially through unpaid domestic labor. So, these brilliant minds connect gender inequality to capitalism and class. They're saying, hey, the problem isn't just about sexism. It's about the whole economic system. It's like saying, we need to fix the game and the game board. So next is cultural feminism. Did you ever heard the phrase women's menstruation? Cultural feminists celebrate these qualities and challenge the idea that masculine traits are superior. They value things like empathy and nurturing. So they're like, hey, there aren't weaknesses. Their strengths, and the society needs to recognize that. It's celebration of things that often get undervalued. Think of it's a big warm hug for traditional feminine traits. We've also got ecofeminism, so which links women's oppression to environmental destructions. It's like saying If you're hurting the planet, you're probably hurting women. You're probably hurting women too. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all forms of oppression. This folks see a strong link between the oppression of women and the exploitation of environment. They advocate for sustainable practices and environmental justice. So next is intersectional feminists. This is where things get really interesting. Intersectional feminists recognize that people experience oppression in multiple ways based on race, class, gender, sexual orientation, and more. They fight for equality for everyone, regardless of their identities. So, it's like a delicious feminist lasagna with many layers of complexity. And let's not forget the postmodern or post-structural feminism. These thinkers challenge traditional ideas about gender. They question fixed categories like men. They explore how gender is constructed through language and culture. So, there's no one right answer. Different perspectives and approaches to achieving gender equality. So the simple word of feminism is about all gender having equal rights and opportunities. So the best way to understand feminism is to explore these different strands and find what resonates with you. So remember, feminism is a powerful tool for creating a more just and equitable world. So that's all for now. Thank you for participating. Have a good day and goodbye class. Goodbye Gabriela Silang.